Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features a couple of big targets who will be looking to get open in the middle of the field. It's the Jets going up against the Dolphins. With that, let's send you up to MetLife Stadium. It's a snowy one in the tri-state area as we bring in our commentators, Jim Nantz and Phil Simms.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Two AFC East teams about to collide as we join you from MetLife Stadium.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms getting set for this important matchup late in the year. The playoff chase is on, and every game is an absolute must. Partner, how about it before kickoff?
You said it right. Every game is an absolute must, and so is every play. When the game is going on, you never know which play is going to decide who wins and loses. So as a player, be mentally ready to go every time, because the play coming up could be the biggest one of the game.
The Dolphins are back deep, ready to return to kickoff. The Jets ready to get this action started. And with that kick, these two rivals are ready to go. It'll be a touchback. Tannehill's coming out now at quarterback. He's in the league's top 10 in passing yards and continues to lead this team up and down the field with his great ability to throw. The Jets defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 20. And now Tannehill's going to take off. Flag is out.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block it.
The Dolphins have it at the 24. Tannehill's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. Tannehill's tackled down at the 31.
I don't think we realized how good of an athlete he was coming out of college. We never talked about his running ability, but since he's been in the pros, we see him run. He's pretty good at it.
The Jets defense now is going to go nickel. Tannehill's running away from the pressure. And there's Cameron. Gains 15.
Tannehill's able to take advantage of the defense this time. They lose their assignments, they force him out of the pocket, and he's on the run. Nice job of finding the guy down the field and making the throw.
First down at the 46. Tannehill's on the move. Here's a look at the Dolphins offense. This is an efficient group. Last week turning the football over just once. Miller's lined up in a single back formation.
Second down and 7.
Fights through contact. Got the first, and he's got some space. A foot race to the end zone. And in for the touchdown.
There is nothing like getting a long running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
The Dolphins with the PAT to come. Add the extra point. The kick is good. Miller's now over on the sidelines as the kicking team comes out. He racked up over 50 yards rushing. And he'll start his return. And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. Smith's going to be leading the team today, of course. 3 years of competition in this league, and now starting to find his rhythm.
I thought Geno Smith was the most talented quarterback coming out in the 2013 draft. The Jets were lucky to get him in the second round. He can really run, and this guy has a great throwing arm.
First down at the 31. Picking up. One. I know they want to come out and establish the run, but boy, this defense right now is not bending.
They're doing a good job so far, the defense, but on the offensive side, stay patient, keep pounding that football, and hopefully you can wear this defense down as the game goes along.
The Dolphins and the Jets, twice a year, and always a very good rivalry.
It is a good rivalry, the AFC East, because the New York Jets have so many fans that live down in Miami now. So when these two teams get together, it brings out a lot of emotions. I don't want to say bad blood, but they don't like each other. I know that for sure.
Any game come to mind through the history of Jets-Dolphins matchups?
Oh, shoot, the one that there's a couple. A.J. Dewey, the playoff game down in Miami when all the rain was hitting. And then, of course, Dan Marino's fake spike and touchdown throw to Mark Duper. Those two come to my mind.
Here's our look at the Jets offense. Last week, they never turned the football over once. And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. The catch is made by Decker. Still on his feet. That's a gain of 10. That is how you draw it up, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, man, a quarterback loves guys that can make catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see him drop a pass.
The Jets will take the snap from the 45. Stacy inside. The Dolphins with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. And Ivory's got it on the handoff. And here's the Dolphins defensive lineup. There they sit in the top 3 in the league against the run. Still 5 yards short of a first after the run. Third down coming up. The Jets lined up, bunch formation. And the throw is incomplete.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
This will be a long one for 3.
An empty possession for the offense. Interesting little chess match game here as they miss the long field goal and set up the opponents now with an excellent starting point.
Anytime you talk about a long field goal, it's 50-50 at best. That time, the mechanics of the situation were not perfect. Doesn't look like a good hold, and that's why they missed.
Miller's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. First down at the 47.
Throws the pass.
And he is brought down at the 39. That's his first reception today.
Well, that time the short pass turned into good yardage just because look at the defense. Nobody hustles, nobody there to make the tackle.
The Jets lined up in the nickel. Now first and 10. Almost intercepted.
And now here's the Jets defense. A defense that's been a porous defense when it comes to stopping the run. They have got to figure out a way to stop the running attack.
The Dolphins have it at the 39. Parker's got the catch and the first.
When you get aggressive safeties, you like to get up there and try to stop the run. The post route is an awesome way to take advantage of that. Go down the field 10 to 12 yards, plant that outside foot, run towards the goalpost. Nice throw by the quarterback.
First down at the 50s.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Almost intercepted that time.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position down near his own end zone. Knocks that pass down.
Second and goal from the 4. Tannehill's going to scramble. It's caught by Jennings. And Davis is there that time for the tackle.
Illegal touching. Offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
The Dolphins are at the line, facing third down, which was not an issue for them last week as they converted a number of times in crucial situations. Third and goal from the 9. Touchdown, Dolphins. Bill, everything is going right for this team at this point. We're still in the first quarter. What must the coach on the other side be thinking?
He's thinking, hey, can we get this game over with and can I get out of here? He can't believe it. After a full week of hard work and preparation and to come out and play like this is absolutely uncalled for.
Makes the catch at the 7. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Jets have it at the 29. They'll go ground. And Stacy stopped there. This one goes for only a yard.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter here in East Rutherford. We'll return in a moment for the start of the second quarter. 2nd and 9 coming up.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Got a flag.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
And they deck the quarterback.
Beautiful timing that time by the safety. That's what it's about when you talk about blitzing. Space the field properly so the safety has a lane to run into, and timing the snap of the ball. They did everything right that time. Good job of the safety getting that sack.
Third and 13. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Jets on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for third and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
First down at the 46. Takes it from the strong eye. The rush totals just haven't been there in the first half, and that's one reason why they are behind right now, partner.
Well, the NFL offense is about deception. How do you get deception? You keep your offense balanced. So you need to be able to run it so you can use play action to get the big plays down the field.
Gives it to him again. And Stacy stopped there.
Well, they call you an outside linebacker for a reason. That means you play outside and you stop the wide runs by the offense, and he did it that time. Good job. Makes the tackle.
Whoop, was that a false start?
Oh, yeah, that was easy to see. Even with your bad eyes as you get older, you can see that he moved before the snap of the ball.
Third down after the penalty. The Jets will set up. The 44 is the first down line. Smith is in the shotgun. Stacy makes the catch. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
Wants to give it a go here. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. That return's good for about 7. And Ryan Tannehill leading the offense back onto the field.
He's been in total command of this offense to this point.
But one thing he has never lacked, and that is confidence. And he shows it when he's out there on that field. That confidence allows him to perform at such a high level.
First down at the 20. Lamar Miller with the carry.
The Jets defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line, and they tackle it
at the 18.
Sometimes on third and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
It's third down coming up.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers.
And they sack him on third down, and they force the quick 3 and out.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
return as this goes for a touchback. Jones ready to lead this defense back into battle. He's been front and center in what's been a sensational effort from that unit throughout the first half.
You're right, Jim. He is front and center, and the offense is putting all their efforts into making sure he's not the reason why they're losing. But they forgot all the other guys around him. They're pretty good, too, and they are getting it done.
Smith's back in shotgun formation. Smith's tackled right at the 28. It's a two tight end formation. Press coverage all the way. Got a flag.
False start, offense.
Second down now. Smith's going to be in the pistol here. And it's complete to Marshall. Gains 19. Can you believe how steady and reliable this guy is?
He is. What's the phrase for it? He is money, Jim Nance. Man, he pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch.
1st and 10. Handoff. Stacy looking out wide. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
First half winding down as we return from the 2-minute warning. Smith's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. 2nd down and 1. Decker's got it. 1st down.
Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job.
Zach Stacy with the grab. They're going to the hurry. Smith's going to take it from the gun. Surveys. Amaro with the reception. Amaro's tackled down at the 24.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Smith's completed his last 6 passes. Jason Morrow makes the catch. And that's a gain of 10. The Jets signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Smith's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Reaches up high for it, and he's got the catch. A timeout charge to the offensive unit. This will be the 8th play of this drive. Smith's got everybody split out wide. 3rd down and 1. And he knocks the ball out of his hands.
The Jets know to win in the NFL, you got to pick up 3rd downs. It doesn't matter how you do it. 3rd and short, they go with the pass. Not executed very well. Now it's 4th down.
The kick is good.
Yeah, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending. They did not break. And all they did was give up a field goal.
Green's got it. That return's good for about 25. The Dolphins have to be pretty excited about the way this game has opened up for them as we near halftime.
Well, I know they love the way their offense is playing. Now, on the other side, you've got to do something different on defense. You know, there's a rule that says you can blitz if you want to. You don't have to sit back there all the time and be so passive.
He's hit as he throws it.
Failing to complete that one. So second down here. The Jets with a nickel look here on defense.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
Well, when you get the situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
On the way, third down. Ryan Tannehill backing off the line, dropping back shotgun. Heaving it down the field. Intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Jets offense is set to take over once again. They moved the ball well last time. Right down the field they went, but they could not get it into the end zone, winding up with only a field goal.
Yeah, but their confidence has got to be high. All the good things they did. We saw some good passing, some good running, good offensive line play. I like where this offense is at right now.
And now they'll try over again on second down. That will bring us to the end of the second quarter here in East Rutherford. We'll take a break and be ready for the start of the second half in just a moment.
Thanks, Jim. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. The Jets are down right now, but they have to feel like they're still in it. The Dolphins came in prepared for this game, and it shows in the way they've played. All right, let's roll those highlights. Dolphins starting it up on their opening drive. Miller is able to get clear of everybody, and he'll take this 51 yards for the score as they put the first points on the board. We go now late in the first. Parker's the target on the quick pass, and he'll end up at the 15-yard line before being tackled.
Welcome back to this defensive showdown. The Jets are ready to return the kick. With this kick, the second half is underway. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Jets.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think you need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
That picks up 11.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
Dropping back 3. Decker has the ball. That's his 4th catch of the day.
Decker is one of the best route runners in the NFL, and he showed it that time on the quick slant. The football is right on target. Nice, solid game, just short of the first down.
Second down, 4 to go. For about 4. The Dolphins go with the dime formation here on defense. First down at the 41. Mitchell's all over the ball carrier. Now, as we look at the numbers, Phil, this offense just hasn't had any room to run the football today, and that's a big reason why they're down in this game.
Yeah, listen, I think they've been too patient today, trying to run the football too much. Just get over it. Go ahead, try to win the football game by throwing it down the field.
The Jets will take the snap from the 40. Another carry here.
Tough situation you found yourself in. 3rd and long, you're losing the football game. There are not many plays here that are going to pick up the first down, so be careful here. Don't be too aggressive. If you're too aggressive, you will make a mistake.
3rd down on the way. Looks like they're in press coverage here. The Jets have to get to the 49 for a first. Smith's got it in the gun. To Marshall. But they can't connect.
Marshall's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
Dan picks up about 3. The Jets defense has to still be inspired about that interception they had last time out.
Absolutely. They had everything going for them, I think, in that play. They had pressure. Everybody was hustling to the football, and a good play on that errant throw by the quarterback.
Ball is out, and the recovery is made by the defense. Tannehill's in a whole lot of pain right now. We'll take an injury timeout and be back in just a moment. And welcome back. Danielle Bellini is working on getting us an update on the injury as we return to action.
Yeah, Jim, I'm not going to speculate. It looks like a lower body injury, and of course, as always, we hope it's not serious. D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
First down at the 36. Amaro is going to pull in the bullet pass. Going to take it home for the touchdown. How important was that score, Phil? Facing a big deficit and suddenly scoring a touchdown, and things look a whole lot different.
Well, it was great. It was great. What a job to find a way to score that touchdown. And now the coach has got to look at the scoreboard and start thinking of a different strategy since this game has gotten close. So many things you can do from the 2-yard line now in the NFL. All the teams can spread you out. They can run it. The quarterback can keep it. The big plays, the passes, very tough for the defense to stop the 2-point conversion.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick return.
He'll have a chance to take off. The Dolphins are experiencing a little bit of a drought here offensively, having gone 3 straight possessions without a score. What do you think needs to be done to buck that trend here, partner?
I'd say it's a little more than a drought. This is some awful offense, and there's many things you've got to do. You've got to tell your offensive line to pick things up. When the offensive line is aggressive, it gives all the stars a chance to succeed, and that's what they got to do here. Offensive line, get it going. Miller's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottled him up for a short gain.
Miller's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Jordan Cameron with the catch. Mark him down for another reception.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
First down here after the completion. And the give to Lamar Miller. He's tackled right at the 48. Defense has ruled today's game, Phil.
Yeah, the defense is dominating, and I'm going to be honest, it's fun to watch. Every once in a while, I like to see the offense take a beating. To the NFL, it's all about the offense. It's nice to see the defense dominate.
Second down and 5. Feeds him again. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
The Dolphins are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down. Eat the clock up. Keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job.
Miller's able to get the job done and picks up the first down.
Miller's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down at the 34. Trying to power his way right up the middle.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Second and 6. Scanning the field. It's caught by Kenny Stills.
Well, you get a couple first downs on a drive. It just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. I love it. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score. Miller's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Coming up to the line of scrimmage at the 11. Miller's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. And it's complete to Cameron.
The Dolphins were trying to go down the field that time with the throw, but nobody's open. They throw it short. Doesn't fool the defense, and they get very few yards.
Thomas is 3 for 3 with that completion. We're going to the fourth quarter. Defense has been the order of the day, and it's kind of unfortunate, but one of them is going to come up short when it's all said and done, Phil.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch. The defenses have dominated. I just love the way they played with so much, they're being so physical and so much emotion. That's how you play defense. This has been a clinic by both teams today.
Pryor's in on the tackle.
He was so close. Another foot, he'd have been in the end zone for 7 points. Good job by the defense stopping him there.
So first and goal to go. Parker throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. And with less than a quarter to play, it's going to be very difficult to catch them at this point.
Yeah, the chances of a comeback, and see if you can just find a way to march down the field to score to keep this game going.
And Curley's going to start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Dolphins defense comes onto the field after surrendering a touchdown on the last drive.
Well, they're hoping for better results. No question about that, Jim. They got to come out. They got to hustle. There was not enough hustle last time. And the number one key for all defensive teams is play hard.
Way to call them out there, partner.
Hey, that's what I do. I like to call people out.
Second down here. Smith set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. Smith standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
Not much the offense can do in a situation like this. Third and long, what you probably will have to do is either surprise them with a run or throw it short and hope somebody can make a play and pick up a first down.
The Jets will take the snap from the 25. Looking across the middle. Amaro with the reception. The Jets have tried to target their big tight end in the passing game. Amaro's not only made catches, but created big plays for this offense.
It just doesn't seem that it was that long ago when we looked at tight ends as just guys that can block for the run game. But now it's more important to be a receiving tight end in the NFL than it is anything else. And this guy can absolutely catch the football. Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
2nd and 10 coming up. Nothing will drive a coach crazier than a false start penalty.
False start, offense.
And now, after the penalty, it's 2nd down and 15. Smith's back in shotgun formation. Going for the home run. And it's incomplete.
Well, when you get in situations like this, 3rd long, you got to be smart on the offensive side. Yeah, I know you want to pick up the first down, but don't force it, because if you do, it'll probably lead to a turnover.
After the incomplete pass, it's 3rd down. The Jets come to the line with a bunch set. The corners retreating. Smith is in the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. The ball is fumbled. Oh, they cough up the football and the defense takes possession.
Good job by the defense that time, creating a fumble. And that is truly a takeaway, because that hard hit took the football away from the runner.
The running game has been going in opposite directions for these teams today, Phil, but it's still a tight game.
Yeah, Jim, simple on the offensive side. Do whatever you have to do to make it work. If you're running it well, stay with it. On the other side, you got to find ways to deceive the defense.
Officials stop play now. They want to take another look at that last play. Was the knee down, Phil, or was it a fumble first?
I think what we need to do here, let's stop it when the knee hits the ground. And once we stop it, let's look at the football. Does he have possession of it completely at that time? If he does, then it's going to be down. The runner will be down before the fumble occurred.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
The replay upstairs overturns the call on the field.
Yeah, good job by the officials upstairs, seeing it, knowing there was a mistake on the field. That's what I love about the NFL. They're not afraid to say they made mistakes and turn them around.
Quarters formation here for the defense. They'll go shotgun here. That ball should have been picked, but instead it's knocked away incomplete.
The Jets that time go for it on 4th down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
The Dolphins offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at them. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent. When you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again. When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Thomas is 5 for 5 after that completion. The Jets come out in a dime package. Miller's in the backfield, single back set. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Miller's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Here we go. Let's round. Let's go.
The Dolphins have it at the 29. Over to Cameron. And that gains 1.
Good job that time by the quarterback. You got a lead in the 4th quarter. Don't take chances. Nobody open down the field. So he throws it short, and he gets a completion.
Thomas completed his last 6 passes.
Set up now at the 28-yard line.
Third down and 7. Trying to hook up with Jennings that time, but this pass goes incomplete.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. An insurance field goal for them. Probably not enough time left to surrender this lead. They're gaining control of this one down to the finish.
Sometimes in this game, when you get a lead, it's not about trying to pour it on. It's about being smart. All that matters is winning. Find a way to get this game over with while you're still on top.
The Jets seemingly had everything going early with the passing game, but it's been a big change since. Smith's tried to adjust to the defense, but it hasn't worked out.
Well, he's tried, but listen, there's nothing he can do about the offensive line. It's not been as sharp, and I'll tell you what, when an offensive line is not sharp, our quarterback's going to lose confidence.
First down at the 31. Running room. Smith's going to slide and avoid the hit.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit.
Second and 3 coming up. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Playing press coverage to the outside. They go screen with Stacy. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line. The Dolphins all season long have won the turnover battle, and today it's more of the same.
When you look at turnovers, it really, to me, comes down to one thing. That means you have a lot of speed on the defensive side. You can hit them before they are ready, and that's what they're doing here today.
The Jets take it from the 38. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Offense is back on the field on 4th and 8. Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Stands in the pocket. Pass is intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Dolphins really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
Second and 7 on the way. Miller's lined up as the single back. The Dolphins will take the snap from the 35. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. That's reception number 4 for him. 2 minutes remaining in the game. We return out of the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter action. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Toss to the outside. Davis going to make the tackle. Timeout's called. We're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. Second down here after that run play. But then lost it on the hit.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
3rd and 9 coming up.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Jets, Phil, what's the issue with this team? This offense specifically. 3 straight drives without a score.
Well, Jim, I'd say this. It's bad coaching. I just hate what they're trying to do on the offensive side. They're not putting their players in position to give them a chance to compete against this defense. They've got to change things up, give their offense a chance, and give these players a chance.
First down. Pressure on every snap now. Smith's going to take it from the gun. Catch made by Marshall. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts. 9 plays. The work, it's hard to get open in the NFL, but don't get down. The game is not perfect. Find a way to get the football back to that guy so he can make the catch and get going again.
It's complete to Devin Smith. The Jets are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. 3rd down coming up, needing a first at this point. The Jets have it at the 29. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. That's his 5th catch of the day. First down. Pressure on every snap now. They'll go right to the hurry-up. Won't use a timeout here. Decker can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
2nd and 10. finds his man. Coming up, third down. A huge moment.
Good job of hurrying up and getting on that football and trying to get the play off. Don't use the timeout here. Good clock management. Snap that football. The Jets go with the pass that time on third and short. The defense was ready, and they stopped the pass. Now we have a fourth down situation.
Offense still on the field here on fourth down, needing 3 for the first. They'll go for it on fourth down, late stages. Marshall's got the catch and the first. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Time continues to tick away as they'll rush back to the line. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Quarters formation here for the defense. Smith is in the shotgun. He's drilled as he throws. And this is a crucial third down play coming up. Smith's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. Smith's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Smith's unable to find his target that time.
The Jets don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Back at the line. They're going for it on fourth. Going deep. The Jets turned the ball over on downs.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The Dolphins offense takes the field, and they're looking to kneel this game out. How great a feeling was it to take the field, Phil, knowing you had just to take a knee and then you could celebrate?
Oh, it's the best. You get in the huddle, you can smile at each other, but the one thing you do talk about, Jim, make sure you protect the quarterback and don't let somebody come in and get a cheap hit on him before he can kneel down and end this game.
Following that timeout, defense back out on the field. 2nd and 4. It's Miller. He runs with it right up the gut. Miller's marked down after a gain of 4. He's up over 90 yards so far on the day.